Jesus calms the storm. It had been a long, busy day. Crowds of people gathered by the Sea of Galilee to hear Jesus teach. He spoke about God's kingdom using stories called parables. By evening, Jesus was tired. He turned to his disciples and said,
"Let's cross over to the other side of the lake."
So they climbed into a small fishing boat. The sun was setting, painting the sky with shades of orange and purple. The water was calm, and the disciples rowed while Jesus, worn out from teaching, found a place to sleep at the back of the boat and fell fast asleep. But suddenly, everything changed. Dark clouds rolled in, the wind howled across the water. Waves began to crash against the boat, tossing it up and down. The disciples gripped the sides, their clothes soaked from the spray. Water poured into the boat, and they shouted over the roar of the storm.
"Row harder! We can't keep up! The currents are too powerful."
Another cried. They were fishermen used to storms, but this one was fierce, so fierce they feared for their lives. Meanwhile, Jesus was still asleep at the back of the boat. The disciples couldn't believe it. With panic in their voices, they rushed to him.
"Teacher, don't you care if we drown?"
Jesus opened his eyes, stood up, and looked at the storm. Lightning flashed, the boat rocked, and then, in a calm but powerful voice, he spoke.
"Peace. Be still."
At once the wind stopped. The waves grew quiet. The sea became as smooth as glass. The disciples stared in amazement. Jesus turned to his friends and asked, "Why are you so afraid? Do you still have no faith?" The disciples looked at each other, still trembling, not from fear of the storm, but from awe. They whispered, "Who is this man? Even the wind and the waves obey him." As the boat drifted peacefully across the calm waters, the disciples realized something important. Jesus was not just a teacher, he was Lord over all creation.
The waves were crashing, the wind was strong, the boat was rocking all night long. The friends of Jesus were filled with fear. They cried, "Lord, help us, the storm is near." "Peace, be still," said the Lord above. The wind obeyed, the waves showed love. When storms arise, I won't be afraid, 'cause Jesus calms the storm today. A thunder rolled and lightning flashed. The sails were torn, the rain had splashed. But Jesus slept through all the roar, till his friends called out, "We can't row anymore." "Peace, be still," said the Lord above. The wind obeyed, the waves showed love. When storms arise, I won't be afraid, 'cause Jesus calms the storm today. When my heart feels tossed and torn, and I'm lost in life's big storm, I'll call his name, he'll hear.
Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe for more amazing animated videos. See you in our next video. Bye for now.